Hi, Nicola Askham here, back for another in the Ask the Data Governance Coach video series. And today's question is, can we use process owners instead of data owners? Now, this question was inspired by a debate I saw on LinkedIn recently, where somebody had suggested that we really don't need data owners because they're really hard to find, and we could actually use process owners instead because they already exist at your organization. So I really got involved in this discussion, and I felt it was worth doing a video on because it's not the first time that somebody has suggested it to me. And I do think that process owners can be useful, but I want to really explain this properly. So the easy answer to the question is no, I don't think you can not use the role data owner and just use process owners. And there are two reasons for this. Now, the first one is that in my experience, that some sectors and even some companies within sectors are not that mature when it comes to processes. So if your organization hasn't got your processes documented and mapped, doesn't have the concept of process owners, then you're off to a non-starter on that one before you even start. But let's consider the opposite of that, and perhaps your organisation is really good at documenting its processes, has very well embedded process owners as a role, people who actually understand that they get to have some responsibilities around that process and the inputs into it. Now, when I work with clients like that, I think this is great. This is going to make it easier for me to find my data owners, but I never think let's use the process owners instead. What I do is look at the process owners as being likely candidates to become a data owner for me. And this works really well. They're usually suitably senior. They've got the authority to make decisions about the process. So it's very easy and a logical next step to get them to take responsibility and have authority to make decisions about the data. Now, my problem with just using process owners instead of data owners is that, for some data, it probably is only used in one process in one place in your organization. So therefore, the process owner is definitely the data owner. My issue comes with the data that is used in multiple processes across your organization, because that then gives you multiple data owners who are unlikely to think of consulting with each other to make sure that they're making consistent decisions about the data. And this in turn will just mean that you're actually no better off than you were before you appointed them instead of data owners, because you won't have that common understanding of what the data means. You'll have nobody making consistent decisions with that overview of what that data means across the whole organization. So by all means, if you have process owners, look at them as likely candidates to be your data owners, but please, I would encourage you not to think you can abandon trying to find data owners. I know it's hard, but if you do it correctly and engage them correctly, it will really underpin the success of your data governance initiative. I hope you found that useful. If you have found it useful, please can you help me on my mission to help as many people as possible be successful with data governance, and share this video on your choice of social media. I really appreciate your help with that. Far too many people find data governance difficult and overwhelming, and I really just want to share these simple messages out there to help people do it more easily. And just remember, if you have a question that you'd like me to cover in one of these future videos, please just email it in to questions@nicolaaskham.com.